Hello friends. Today I want to talk about how to get good marks in board exam. Not good, even 80 plus marks because I really get in marks almost 80 plus marks in exam, in board exam. Then my question is how to get good marks in board exam. Is there any criteria? Is there any way to do exam better? Today is 20th September and tomorrow is 21st September. Now, you know that tomorrow is your mathematics midterm exam. Then what you have to do? I will tell you some tips. There is tips. Tips is in two way. First way is before exam and second is during exam. You have to follow that. So I will tell about this tips. This tips is basically this tips is you know that already you know that, but my question is that this is not compulsory that you know that or you don't know. This is necessary. You have to imply in that tricks or tips in that exam. This is very important. This is not important that I have listened it again then what I have to do. No, this is not important. Important is you have to do that. That tips that I will tell you, then you have to do that. So first, in case first, if we see that the first case is basically the first case is, oh, this is basically my something is getting down, then I am trying to up down, so I am very sorry. And the first things is first is before exam and second is during exam. So what you have to do before exam, before any exam, not even board exam, I am talking about any exam, you have to see that, but this will basically imply to board exam. Before exam, what you have to do? Should you read all the question or should you practice one question thoroughly? Is that important, or important is because question will ask from each chapter, not from one chapter. So what you have to do, first things is you note that the first things is that you have to not solve question thoroughly. Not solve question thoroughly. Yes, that tips is you solve question thoroughly is that tips will work when you see lecture, when you see daily class. But this tips is not for the before exam because tomorrow is your exam and today you are doing one question. This is not important. You have to do what you have to do. You have to do what you have to do. See all the question in your mind, means you know that in your mind that question how is solved. You have to flip it completely. You have to see quickly that questions, how you solve that at that time, how teacher solved that question, how you understand that. First tips is that during before exam. And the second things is you must know you have to sleep properly, because you know that what is the meaning of sleep. The meaning of sleep is basically your mind, your brain, not even mind, your body is also resting at the time of sleep. This is the very most important tips you have to know. So now I have to tell about what you have to do during exam. What you have to do is you have to start with MCQ question or 5 marks question. Many people say that you have to collect many marks, then you have to start with 5 mark question. But I will tell that if you start with 5 mark question, okay, no problem. But is it easy to examiner to check that? Is it easy? I think so. No, this is not easy. So what you have to do? You have to try with first MCQ, because MCQ is only 10 to 15. You know that MCQ ABCD options are there and you have to select one option. Now after that means I am saying that you have to try fully that you have to do question in order, not disorder. Like if I do question number 1 2 3 4 5 6 and suddenly I do question number 30 and question number 24, question number 13, yes, that will helpful to you, that will collect more marks. But my question is it easy to check examiner? That is more important. Easy to check examiner is most important.